She's Capricorn. And so I initially started your reading and pulled the first card. It was around contracts, getting into partnerships. And I talked for about 3 minutes. And I looked up and realized, oh, it's not recording. Oh, wow. Okay, so the first card out of the deck for you was around contracts. So for some of you, you're entering into an agreements with your partners, your intimate partners, right? Because now pulling again, the second card is relationships. This is like a karmic, this relationship is something from the past. It didn't just start in this lifetime. It's been ongoing for so many lifetimes because your ancestors are here. You're saying if you try to do the research of the bloodline, you'll see that you guys have been connected for a long while. So this is not just happening now. So if it feels like, oh, this is too strong, this is too aligned, this is too this is too that, it's because your souls understand and recognize each other. Okay. So while that is happening on an intimate level, there's still work to be done though. There's still work to be done. As usual, you're working, you're working. One thing I trust about you is you're going to continue with your work. Spirit says keep at it, keep at it. Don't get distracted by the money, the inflow or the outflow of it. Don't get distracted. Now I just want you to continue focusing on your craft, focusing on owning your skills, focusing on becoming better, focusing on becoming the best that you can be, so that you also show up for so you also show up in this partnership as the best version of yourself, so that when you're signing that marriage deal or contract or civil partnership or relationship terms, you're approaching it from a place of awareness of, oh, this is me. I have an higher perspective. I'm connected to my higher self. I know who I am. I know what I bring to the table. That also boosts your esteem and doesn't make you like sell yourself short or agree to some terms and conditions that you know are not favorable for you and who you need to be, who you truly are. Okay. But keep at your work, continue. Don't get distracted by the resources, don't get distracted by the money, don't get distracted by the flow of income might seem slow, might seem like just coins now, but spirit is saying you do the work. You do the work. Don't worry about it. I've got you. Do you lack anything? You are well provided for. There's a roof over your head. You have warmth during winter season. When it's hot, you can open your windows and I'll cool you. I'll nourish you. I'll nurture you. So don't get distracted. Keep on refining. And yeah, you are your own. You are the Yeah, your life's greatest work. So keep working on yourself, keep refining your edifice, keep refining your masterpiece. Your masterpiece is yourself. So keep improving yourself, keep at it, keep at it. Don't focus on the money. The money is coming. The money is definitely for you. Now what you're waiting for is your artistry, your magic, your special drizzle and frizzle. Okay? Because that will also now help you. Like this relationship you're going into, which is happening at the most aligned time. But it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Some of you, like, you've no, this is not your first time experiencing your partner. Okay? That's why it just feels like so I'm back. So this was the first card I pulled out that I realized that the stuff was not recording. And now it's back again. You're signing contracts. I should say congratulations are in order. But don't forget, don't don't agree to anything if you are not feeling worthy of it. Work on your self-worth, work on your self-esteem, work on building up your self level of self-acceptance, work on becoming the best version of yourself, work on growing your skills, work on growing your skills, work on improving yourself, work on showcasing your gifts, work on showing up in your life. Do this so that by the time you and your partner connect, you are both approaching from this grounded place of self-awareness and confidence. And oh, I know myself. Because I know myself, I'm able to see you as you are. Hmm? Okay. That feels like very straight, very short, very straightforward. That's such nice energy. So while it feels like you might be doing a lot of work now, know that this is for your own good. Let's see. Okay, so let's see. What does Uranus, what changes is Uranus in Taurus bringing in for you? Uranus went direct in Taurus. Let's see what changes are coming in for you. Okay, this is helping you connect to your third eye. Your third eye is getting an upgrade. You're connecting to your higher self. You're getting clear on what you know. Okay, you're getting clear on what you know. You're getting clear on who you were. You're getting clear on what you want. You're getting clear on the dreams you're trying to manifest. You're getting clear on what needs to be on your vision board. What is truly your own desire? What are truly your own desires? Like that are in alignment with your soul evolution, that your higher consciousness stamps with a stamp of approval, because you're doing it. You're not doing this vision board by yourself. Spirit is saying, don't do this vision board, don't do this manifestation list. Don't set your intentions by yourself. Set it in alignment with source. Set it in alignment with your higher self. So this Uranus transit going direct in Taurus might have brought up conflicts. So right now you might be in conflict with your lover, the person who is offering you love. There might be some form of conflict now, and it feels like there's no way forward. Like it just feels like a stalemate right now. The spirit is saying, don't worry, that's going to be resolved. But use this time and use this time to continue to work on yourself. Because the love is there quite alright. They're offering you the love. They're offering you the love. Let's see if I can clarify that. They're offering you the love. But it's just that right now things are not rosy peachy. They are not peachy, they are not rosy. There might have been some sort of exchange of words. Okay, that's what comes back to the contract. Not exchange of words like, oh, angry, bad words, but maybe you've hurt each other's feelings. So that's what's coming back with. Okay, so that has happened, right? Then you are being invited to step in and work on yourself. Working on yourself means seeing yourself in a better light. How you see yourself in a better light is when you are more aware of what you bring to the table. So that when that happens, when you guys come back together, you'll be approaching the relationship from an higher perspective. Because you're now more aware of who you are. Okay, so don't worry so much. The relationship is still there, the love is there. This person loves you, you love them, they care about you, you care about them. But spirit is saying both of you needed to like separate so that you could both individually grow and get better and almost like get closer to being your higher self, so that when you now come together, the terms and I don't want to say conditions, but the terms of the relationships would have been elevated, because you are both uniquely identifying yourself as being whole. So your conditions will not really be there anymore because you don't really need to attach to them for validation. You don't need to be attached to them to feel complete. That is happening all on yourself because you're already connected to your higher self, right? So it helps you to show up more fully in this relationship. So when you're signing the contract, when you're signing the agreement for the relationship, you're doing it from a grounded place of awareness. You're doing it from a place of, I love myself, so I know how to love you, right? Oh, that's such a sweet reading. Oh, wow. That's such a sweet reading. Okay, let's find a message for my beautiful. Yeah, okay. A beautiful capsule. Two cards, final message, final message. One is showing that yes, the time is coming, justice is coming, and then so you want to keep fighting. It's not time to fight actually. Meaning that time for you to justice is if you've done the work. So now let's see what you deserve. Justice is not just, oh, you like your punishment for wrongdoing. It's also like balancing out when you've done this inner work of growth. Spirit balances it out by rewarding you with further growth, right? Now you're being trusted to handle more. That's the justice. So are you making space in your closet? For some of you, you might be moving in together actually. I just got that now. Might be moving in together, yeah, and if this is in relation, some of you are getting married or like having a civil partnership. Not married. This is like not marriage of, oh, everybody, let's do a big wedding ceremony. It's almost more like, oh no, I'm getting really excited. I'm getting really excited for you. So what I'm getting is it's almost like a civil partnership. Okay, so both of you are clear on who you are, right? Spirit needed you guys to go through those separately. So now when you're signing on the dotted lines, you're clear on what you're bringing to the table. And it feels like you might be moving in together. So, like, you're forming a civil partnership or marriage for some, right? And then you're moving in together. So, you're clearing your closet. Either they're moving in with you or you're moving in with them. But you're clearing your closet and you're saying, okay, what needs to go, what needs to come. And overall, the final card is stop fighting. This is the time for you to build. It's time for some healing, baby. You've been fighting, you've been fighting, you've been fighting. You've torn everything down. You've burnt it down. And it's good. I can't remember. There was a sign. Because this new one in Aquarius, I started yesterday, but I couldn't complete it. I was sleepy. So I did the first. So Aquarius to Leo. But there's one other sign. Oh, Leo. So if you're watching this reading, you might be a Capricorn Sun, Moon, Rising. You might also have a lot of planets in Leo. You might have a lot of planets in Leo. Maybe you have personal planets, your Venus, your Mars, your Jupiter. Or you may be a Capricorn Sun and a Leo Moon, or a Capricorn Rising and a Leo Sun. Because as I was looking at this, what I remembered was what I told you yesterday. Like, the palace that's burnt. There's a popular Yoruba proverb, an African. Yoruba is one of the tribes of Nigeria in Africa, right? I'll say it in Yoruba first. Ilé ọba tójó, ẹwà ló bù sí. I really love when I speak Yoruba. The king's palace that got burnt only got burnt so it can be rebuilt in a better way. So it can be rebuilt to be more majestic. That's what I got when looking at this card. Like, it feels like things are burned down, like things are like so this conflict felt like, okay, you guys, you really brought it down, like you scattered. You're like, fuck this shit, man, I can't do this shit with you. You brought it down, like burnt it down. The relationship you had built, the structure you had built. Now I'm hearing that this structure was not just built in this lifetime. This is a structure you have been building for several lifetimes. Now it's almost like you're understanding of one another. So it's been brought back to the basics. And now Spirit is saying, okay, now you guys have gotten back to the roots. Now let's rebuild this in a way that is serving and in a way that is deserving of you, which is where your benefits are coming in. Justice is coming. So let's rebuild this in a way that appreciates that both of us we are masterpieces, right? Source is still working on us, but we see the lights in ourselves. We see what we are. We know what we bring to the table. So let's build a structure that is going to last, a structure that is going to be majestic, a structure that has deep roots, that is able to sustain both of our individual growth and your joint partnership. Okay. And I'm guessing that this is going to be like a lot of play, a lot of play. This relationship feels like two children, playing side by side, exploring the world, being curious and discovering things about the world side by side. Each of them focused on their own respective goals and tools, but they are doing it together side by side, right? So equal partnership. An equal partnership would only have arrived from having a deeper sense of awareness. So for you, Capricorn, you have to take some time back to continue working. Continue working. Spirit was like, no, I need you to continue working. Oh, wow. That's such a sweet way to end the new in Aquarius messages. All right, my dear Capricorn, thank you so, so much for tuning in, following your intuition, and watching this video. If the message resonated, please drop a like down there. Did I sing for you today? I'm not sure I've sang any song for Capricorn. Your reading was just so sweet. It's so, so sweet. Okay. If this reading resonated, you can like this video. You can leave a comment. Leave a comment. Let me know. Um, you can share this with others. You can subscribe to my channel. You can send me a message via mail. Anyways, it will be nice to hear from you, okay? But most especially, share this with someone else if it resonated for you. All right, baby. Okay.